गांव की कहानियां तो बहुत चलती हैं हमारी फिल्मों में. ये कहानी प्रेम कहानी है और इसके दो हिस्से हैं. एक शहर में है, दूसरा गांव में. और जब आप फिल्म देखोगे तो पता चल जाएगा कि ये फिल्म दो हिस्सों में क्यों बटा हुआ है.
Well, actually, what excited me most was that we're going to be shooting in a village. I mean, I don't think I've ever done a film where actually I go to a village and I'm from there. So that's part excited me a lot. And of course, I mean, working with Punit, he's young and fresh, a nice idea. And of course, Imran, and not Karan.
You just called Punit young and fresh. You made him sound like a fruit.
But he is. Look at his face. He's chikna and nice.
We are crossing that border. जो हर चीज लड़की करती है वो उसमें लड़का करेगा. So no one is offended. But it's because Imran.
We should not have gender restrictions here.
Correct. Not at all. Not at all.
It was forward thinking.
We don't believe in any of that.
I've come back with a vengeance. Yeah. Last time she didn't fall for me. This time I've come back with a vengeance, with a mission. This time I have to get.
Thank you.
Hi Karan,
Really, audience is in support of this. Very good. चलो, सब मेरे साथ हैं.
आप ऐसे कर सकते हैं.
मैं किसी को गांव से ले आऊं. तुम गांव में चले जाओगे करीना तो मैं भाग आ जाऊंगा तुम्हें लेने, क्योंकि वो गांव तुम्हें सूट नहीं करेगा. तुम अब रॉयल्टी हो. अब रॉयल्टी का उस गांव में क्या काम? जस्ट टू आंसर योर क्वेश्चन, सपने बेचना ही हमारा काम है. वही मैं बेचना चाहता था. बचपन में मैं ये चाहता था कि आई वुड बी अ फिल्म मेकर, आई वुड मेक एंड सेल ड्रीम्स, एंड दैट्स एक्जैक्टली व्हाट आई डू. तो हर चीज बहुत बिलीवेबल है. आई थिंक इनफैक्ट अगर मैं आपसे कहूं कि जो रियलिटी है वो फिक्शन से भी ज्यादा अद्भुत कभी-कभी आई थिंक प्रूव हो जाता है. तो आई वुड से दैट आई एम श्योर देयर आर स्टोरीज इन द वर्ल्ड दैट आर लाइक दिस. हाँ, हम थोड़ा बहुत एग्जैजरेट सिनेमैटिकली करते हैं फॉर एंटरटेनमेंट, बिकॉज दैट इज व्हाट आवर फिल्म्स आर ऑल अबाउट, टू सेल ड्रीम्स, म्यूजिक, हैप्पीनेस.
एक करके चाहे हिट हो, हिट फ्लॉप, if you come on a after a string of successes, that doesn't mean the pressure is any less. It means you have to go even further ahead. Pressure is always there. Where I grew up, the kind of school that I went to, there was always gobar. We used what is called lipai. I don't know if you know. सब पता है lipai होता क्या है. So our hostels and dorms were painted with lipai only. So I've gotten quite used to the smell of gobar. Now I actually like it. A lot of it is shot on set. We shot recently in Bhuj, which was a very interesting experience. You went there for the first time after 13 years.
After refugee, Punit and Karan sent me back to Bhuj.
I was excited to go there because Amir Ramu had shot Lagan over there, so they had spent, and I had never had the chance to visit that set. So I went, I saw actually the place where they had shot. Bebo took us around to her favorite thali restaurant.
And she didn't eat much. She was on a very strict diet, because of which she was in complete control.
That's why she's in black today.
Her name is Dia. She works for an NGO. She's basically someone who always stands for a cause, fights for a cause. And yeah, somebody who's, doesn't really she believes in love, but wants somebody who would actually stand up for her and believe in what she believes in, which Imran's character is clearly not, as you can see in the promo. So it was a fun film, fun experience, an interesting role to play.
She is concerned with 1,000 issues. Whether it is these stray animals are not being fed, यहाँ illegal construction हो रहा है, वहाँ encroachment हो रहा है, वहाँ pollution है. So she is concerned with everything. And Sri Ram is a very selfish, self-involved guy. He doesn't care about other people or anything really. So he gets more irritated with her, saying, okay, ठीक है, care about one thing, care about two things. You're acting as though you're the PM. So this is the stress between them. जी वैसे बहुत बुरा लगा. I believe that we should not curse at all. And I've always tried to avoid cursing in all of my films. That's why in Delhi Belly we had tried to cut out as many as we could. आपने तो देखा ही होगा.
जब कुछ खाया नहीं तो निकालेंगे क्या?
जिस गाने में करीना है वो एक आइटम सॉन्ग है.
हाँ, एक्चुअली हाँ, गाने बहुत अच्छे हैं इस फिल्म के. एंड ज़्यादा शॉट्स नहीं दिखाए हैं इसमें, बट जो भी दिखाया है वो एक गाना है जो मेरा भी फेवरेट है, चिंगम चबा के. लिरिक्स के बारे में आप प्रोड्यूसर और डायरेक्टर से पूछ सकते हैं कि उनका मतलब क्या होता है, चिंगम चबा के. करण जी बताइए.
तो ये बहुत गहरी मतलब है, यहाँ इस मंच पे हम नहीं बता पाएंगे. ये जब आप फिल्म देखोगे तो वो जो हिडन मीनिंग ऑफ द सॉन्ग जरूर पता चल जाएगा. जैसे कि आप जानते हैं कि आइटम सॉन्ग के वर्ड्स नॉर्मली हैव वेरी लॉफ्टी. आई विल डायरेक्ट सितंबर नेक्स्ट ईयर.
There are certain parts of her personality, yes, which remind me of Avantika, and I think that is why for whatever reason, I've always liked her. I've enjoyed working with her and spending time with her. There is something which reminds me of her, yes. I'm working with Dharma Productions. I know that I can just leave everything in Karan's hands and be wonderfully looked after. It's really best not to dwell on the past. Yeah. I believe if you cannot say something good, don't say anything at all. I think that promotions should be aggressive, they should be intensive, but most importantly, they should be intelligent. And I can rest assured that they will be intelligent. I have Karan with me.
मेरी गोरी घर पे बैठी हुई है, वो प्रोमो देख रही है, मेरी माँ है, और हमेशा मेरी जिंदगी की गोरी वही रहेगी.
What did you mean by that?
Anything can happen, no, in life. Who knows? Such an unpredictable world.
ऐसा हो ही नहीं सकता है.
बिल्कुल.
You cannot say that it's impossible.
Only Kareena अगर यहाँ गांव में गई, वहाँ स्विट्जरलैंड चली जाएगी, और वहाँ इमरान को भागे एयरपोर्ट से एयरपोर्ट पहुँचना पड़ेगा.
I was trying to convince Punit.
फिर सैफ का क्या होगा?
अब वो तुम जानो और तुम्हारा सैफ. गोरी तेरा गांव बड़ा प्यारा, मैं तो गया वहाँ के यहाँ रहे. That you'll have to ask Punit, because what his inspiration of this is.
The title actually came from Karan, and I'm not going to comment on that.
Actually, this has happened. I have to say that today we're finally making a revelation. Very few people, somebody had asked really whether things like this happen, koi sapne bechta hai. But very honestly, this is a true story. This has happened to Punit.
That's true.
And he did actually lose the relationship as a result of it. So this is an autobiography. This is Gori Tere Pyaar mein is Punit's love story. He will never share the details with us, but we know that there was a girl in the heartland who broke his heart.
You know that she's now one of us, no? She's become a Khan. She's come to our side.